Right, now I've just got 3 main drainage holes, one on the far right down there, same corner on the far left, and one big one down here. I wondered what, I kept digging my hands in this big hole there. I found what it was. It was just basically full of, so it's a big hole right there, the drainage, and left and right, clear all that. And as a precaution, I'm going to spray some water repellent, like contact cleaner or something like that on these cables as well, because I don't like it kind of all wet like that. I use this kind of stuff, and I bought this from Tool Station. Nice. These subject they're logging with water logging, I should say. It's a bit cold, so I'm slurring my words and talking a load of nonsense. Forgive me for that. So the purpose is to repel any water and gives it extra protection, especially these cables. Look how it soaks. It's been soaking up water. Just repel, give it extra repellent. Right, next stage is to build a bit at the back. I just want to add to the end of this video how to, now it's in the cold light of day, how to take off the windscreen wipers, because that's the only thing going to be a problem if you want to do some routine kind of maintenance to it without having to do what I've just had to do, fix the computer. Routine, what do you call it, servicing. Right, so see any leaves or anything debris, and get rid of it straight away on this model car. Get rid of it, don't let it sit there. You can also help yourself by using the dipstick, which is here. Now come over this way. It is, remember that hole I showed you earlier in the video? I've just noticed that I can, as you open the bonnet, you can make sure that you'll use your dipstick to, don't drop it in there, but it's too long anyway, and it won't fit through the hole anyway. Just to clear any kind of leaves and stuff like that. Poke this out, at least you've got one drain hole. There's a big drain hole, as I showed you yesterday. Obviously do both sides, do the other sides as well. Right, so you can, I can see this one's not so, yes it is, I can still see it. There you go, so you can do that side. Clear those drain holes of any debris, right? At least you've got water draining away. Now there's a drain hole in the middle here, but remember I showed you yesterday, but you have to take the panel off, so it's not, you can't really see it. With this bottom panel off, there's a hole just there that drains onto it. I can't feel it. It's right in the centre. It'll just drain onto the, bottom panel, I guess. Right, so let's quickly get on with this. What you'll need. The reason I'm taking. And by the way, if you was, one last thing I should say. The fix is obviously taking your ECU to get it mended. When you replace it, get some rubber washers or some sort of spacer. Preferably not metals, it's how much water is contacting with it. On those 4 prongs that the ECU sits on, build it up so it sits on top of it. And it's going to rattle a little bit, maybe, but it's not. It's not really rattling. It's kind of quite solid in there. Build it up so it sits above it. I can't see the benefit of dunking the back end of an ECU constantly in water. I can't see the benefit of that. The metal was acting as like a sponge. It was soaking it up. You can feel the metal was all wet. It stayed wet as like a sponge, and it would just soak up into the seams and eventually break it, and that's what happened. So, thanks for watching.